Hello everybody, my name is Lord Bator and welcome back to Ark Hardcore Survival! We are resurrecting this series because I'm an Ark addict. I love Ark. I stepped away from it for a little while and I just wanted to come back to it. We ended our last hardcore series with me dying. Go figure, right? In a hardcore mode on Ark. It was pretty low skill tier of me to die in Ark at all, at any point, because it's such an easy game. Everyone knows it. Now, I'm still debating about this. If anyone knows Ark, let me have some input on this, on your opinions. Should I play this as like across Ark, across all of the DLCs? Because I have every single DLC. I've got like Scorched Earth, Aberration, all the Genesis ones. We're gonna stay away from you. You son of a bitch! Get out of here! Oh, they're ganging up on me! Dude, I just started! Chill out! We could probably tame them though. And I probably will. I just need a couple seconds to gather enough berries. But let me know if you guys think I should be able to freely travel between my servers here. So that... that wasn't on purpose. Okay, you're a jerk! Okay, chill out. I'll get the berries. My gosh. Here, just take them. Just take them. Take them! I said take them! Okay, I guess he's just unofficially a part of this. Okay, that was rude. Okay, yeah. Anyway, back on topic once again. Let me know in the comments below. Should I travel between the servers so I can unlock stuff like the boomerang, which is really nice? Because the thing is, by the end of this, if we just, like, sequentially play every map and defeat all the bosses using only the native dinos and equipment and all that good stuff, once we travel to the other server at, like, level 100, because that's basically where we're going to be by the end of this, not going to be able to use any of the low-level stuff from the other servers. And that always kind of bothers me. It kind of bothers me a little bit. Anyway, let me know what you think, because the mission, for those of you who are new to the Hardcore Survival series, Tintleberry! Oh, that's so providential! My gosh, this is going great! Hell yeah! Dude, we got moss drops already! Yeah! My gosh! And now I can harvest thatch and wood and good berries very well. Oh my gosh. But the goal of Hardcore Survival is to beat every single DLC, every single boss in Ark in one life in hardcore mode. It is exceptionally difficult to do, even with single player rates and all that crap, because we have single player rates enabled. For those of you who don't know, there's a little checkbox whenever you set up your solo world, or any world. If you run your own server, you can still set it for single player rates, I'm pretty sure. And it basically just does a couple things to make it possible to win on single player. Even though I'm sure it's possible, even with the multiplayer stuff, just obscenely difficult. Way too difficult to even waste your time. It would be wasting your time. Wear some clothes. Because... oh, okay, not that, I guess. We actually don't really need that spear anyway, because we have a tame that is capable of killing things a little bit. The armor is super important early game. Very valuable. Even low amounts will help you survive if, like, Dilophosaurus decide to try to chew on your ass or whatever. So I'm glad that we got that. But look at that! We already have 3 tames, man! And we have only been recording for 5 minutes. Dude, this is such a good start. We're so lucky that he only wanted Tintleberries. Single player rates. So the single player rates also, like, have way faster taming speed. I think it's like 5 times default taming speed. So, like, it's practical enough to actually be able to tame some of these creatures that you would otherwise take. Some of them, like if you're like taming golems with sulfur or some crap like that. Even in this, it's going to take a really long time to do that type of crap. But for some of these lower tier stuff where it's just not as much of a time commitment, because otherwise you'd just be here forever doing everything by yourself and like resource gathering and all that crap. So, anyway, let me go ahead and cover all the stuff that we're doing here on Hardcore Survival, all the settings and whatnot, because if you played Ark yourself, then I'm sure it might be somewhat interesting for you to know if you want to take up the Hardcore Challenge yourself. We are running Ultra Stacks, because I don't like not having Ultra Stacks. The weight limits, even with Ultra Stacks, prevents you from doing a lot, and if you don't have a tribe where people are designated for specific stuff, the wait is pretty awful to deal with at all. And even, like, with the Ultra Stack... I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we'll... Nah, no, we're not. You're too fast. We have Ultra Stack, so the weight of things is reduced, but it is still something that you have to pay attention to, especially when you start gathering wood and thatch and stone and all that type of stuff. It can slow you down. It can still get you killed if you're not careful. We have, like, a permanent Titanosaur, so it's not just a raid boss, and permanent Titans. And that's all we have for mods, so nothing too crazy there. And then, like I said, we have single-player rates, so the harvesting, you get more resources in general. Taming is faster, breeding is faster, all that type of stuff. So it makes the game more playable in a single-player setting. But it's still going to be hundreds of hours worth of time before you can do anything, especially with how difficult some of the bosses are. The bosses in Ark, I will stand by this, are scaled unreasonably. You have to be super high level, or you have to be a part of a super tribe and have really good engrams and stuff already in order to do anything. Alright! He's level 110! You just got outranked, buddy! Alright. Now let's go ahead and punch some dodo birds for luck. There we go. For luck. For posterity. Alright, we got one. And dodos are actually valuable tames because they lay eggs. They lay eggs faster than any other creature, and they can get you a lot of simple kibble, and you can tame monkeys. I think you can tame ichthyosaurs. That might be just older, because there was a different kibble system back in the day, where it wasn't just based on the, like, rank of the creatures, like it is nowadays. It used to be more like a progression system, where you could use the kibble dodo to tame a couple other different ones, like ichthyosaurs, I think parasaurs, maybe. But there's like a couple different chains of simple tames where they had like base level tames, and then you could keep on upgrading basically to like the Carno egg would tame the T-Rexes faster, and the Rex egg would tame the Giga faster, and so it worked like that back in the day. But nowadays it's just like Giga eggs tame Gigas and Quetzals faster. We're doing pretty decently. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of combat power. These guys are kind of... Oh! Compies! I wish I could tame you, my dude. I really do. Are you jerk! How dare you! Yeah, you'll pay the price for that. You don't bite my moss chops. He's such a good boy. And we're gonna have to do a little bit of a naming party here too, because they're nameless. They're not a part of the family quite yet. At least, I mean, they are, but they don't feel that way yet. They're feeling a little down, a little left out because they don't have names, and I'm the only one with a name right now. I mean, Helena kind of has a name, so the little robot add-on got almost more ranking than these guys do. Oh, there's a Seagull. I actually do want to tame a Seagull because you can get some early game prime that way pretty easily. We'll go ahead and just level up his melee, man. He's got 2,000 health. That's fine for an early game mount. He would be able to take care of raptors and that type of crap pretty easily. And that's the other great thing about Moss Chops. It's such a good early game mount because he can harvest all of these things. Oh, okay, yeah, you were the garbage one. But he can harvest this stuff. He's got okay weight, okay speed. He can fight for himself. That one will not fight, the one following us, because they flee passively. If you're not riding them, they just flee from fights by default. So that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. You gotta just deal with that, I guess. The other nice thing about the Moss Chops there is they can level up specific harvesting resources, and you can get them to harvest more prime. It's really nice. I like it a lot. We'll pickaxe this rock. This is what you deserve for being a rock. You don't be a rock in my presence. That's rule number 1. You don't do that. That's something you don't do. You're in my way. You're being a rock, and you're not being a rock in my pocket at the moment. So that was his mistake. He made that mistake. That rock was a he, too, I asked. The other thing that we do in our hardcore survival is it is a requirement that we tame at least one of every single creature. They don't have to be max level or anything like that, but we do need to have at least one of every creature by the end of the series. So that's my end game requirements. Beat all the bosses, collect them all. Hello, okay, you're gonna be like that, huh? You messed with the wrong Mossy Chopsy. You bastard! My gosh. Oh, crap! You see that? There's a snake! Whew. Okay, he was actually a little bitch. He didn't stand a chance. Okay, I want to make his special levels to harvest prime. Not prime fish, just prime meat. Yeah, twerk it. Oh no! You jerks! Oh, and you're gonna... Hey, you, I'm not done with... You ignoring me? That's going to be your undoing. You are going to pay the ultimate price, which is death. Oh, or you're gonna jump off a cliff. Okay. Listen, I'm not through with you. I gotta catch my breath. What the frick? Okay, I don't know why you guys are on passive. Fight back, please. Are they just defaulting to passive nowadays? There's more ants. My god. Well, I guess we were just held back by those dodos, if we're going to be honest anyway. It was kind of just an offer, a charitable offer from our end anyway. So, I'm not too upset about that. We didn't even name them yet. So, I guess there's no reason to be sad or cry. You can stop crying at home. I know it was sad. It's probably one of the most tragic things that have happened in this series and will ever happen in this series. But you don't have to be sad. Some berries? I'll take some berries, please, and I'll eat the berries. Mmm, tasty. Blueberries. I eat them all. I could steal this egg. I could do it. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Nothing. That's what I thought. I wanted to walk this way anyway. I'm not dodging the tickle chicken and the crocodiles and all that. I'm just wanted to go uphill anyway. I went downhill because I needed the exercise going back uphill. You can trust me on that. I'm not a liar. Ever. I can't decide where to put a base. So I should probably just... Is that... Oh, that's a Titanosaur. My gosh. Hi there, big boy. You moving mountain giant long necker. I'm just coming by. I'm just passing through. I'll be out of your territory. But you will die underneath my feet one day. Just so you know, it's not a hostile threat, just the facts, okay? I just want honest communication between the two of us. You will eventually die by my hand, and I will take your experience and eat it. But you can leave me alone for now. Okay, I kind of like it up here, though. So I can't decide if I want to bother. If I build my stuff here and this idiot is hopping around and maybe gets, like, nicked by a raptor in some sort of crazy turn of events, and then he just starts attacking, he could destroy everything really fast. So I think instead we shall build not next to... Okay, we killed him before he passed out. That's unfortunate. That's a little sad. Okay, back to neutral. Oh, yes! Do you see that?